Some good news, it seems like Rockstar continues its crusade against cheaters in Red Dead Online. In case you don't know, situation with mode menus was always pretty bad on a PC. It was so bad for me that last autumn I actually had to stop playing on a PC completely because I was not able not only to stream but to play. I was just crushed non-stop. And by the way, pretty much all Red Dead Online YouTubers or streamers had similar stories. They've been followed by mode menu users at least for some time. Anyway, Rockstar were doing absolutely nothing, completely ignoring the problem until this spring. Then situation changed. First, Rockstar started to hire people who should, detect these mode menus and fight against them somehow. Then situation improved a little bit and it became possible to hide from cheaters in a solo session or at least block cheaters that are following you and prevent them from crushing you at least and joining your lobbies. I was so happy about these changes that I even bought myself a new PC, pretty expensive one by the way, and came back to my Rasputin character. But Rockstar decided not to stop in their war against cheaters, and in the middle of April, on 15th or 16th of April, there was a huge ban wave. As far as I know, not all the cheaters were banned, but a lot of them, especially users of the most popular mode menu for Red Dead Online. I'm not gonna tell you its name, I don't want to advertise them in any form, but here is a little riddle, if you know, you know. Anyway, a lot of players, or I would rather say mode menu users, were banned for 30 days with a complete account wipe, and this mode menu stopped working for at least some time. So I was able to play on a PC absolutely safely, and it was super cool. I even managed to do some PvE challenges that I always wanted to complete on a PC, but it was never possible because of all these cheaters and modders that were following me. But in the middle of May, all these cheaters were unbanned, because as I've already told you, first ban from the Rockstar is only for 30 days. By this time mode menu was fixed and it even became stronger. From what I know, many methods that prevented modders to crush you stopped working. So for last 2 weeks I saw a lot of cheaters again. There were random mode menu users who were just exploding the whole session or spawning alligators, but there were some cheaters who were following me specifically and crushing me, not letting me to play even. Luckily only for a few days, then they decided not to continue for some reason. Anyway, situation looked even worse than in 2020 because there was no protection from mode menu users at all now. But it seems like last Friday Rockstar striked again. I saw this information on GTA forums, quoting Tez2 now. You can check out the cheaters panicking here. The link leads to the subreddit for Red Dead Redemption 2 mods. We'll talk about this later. Beep is apparently the biggest Red Dead Redemption 2 cheat menu that claims to be safe, but a month ago or so it has been detected and the menu devs temporarily disabled it and enabled it again with new updates claiming to fix the detections, but with no luck as their users keep getting detected and banned. It also appears that the detection process has been planned out way before Rockstar started sweeping those cheaters with a massive ban wave last month, since unused accounts for some cheaters also ended up being detected and banned before the cheater had a chance to use those accounts. Anyway, I checked the link, visited the subreddit, and yeah, there are some fresh topics of people being banned for using this mode menu. Inside such topics there are comments of people saying that the same happened to them. I'm not quite sure whether this ban wave is huge, but in any way it looks like Rockstar continues to detect and ban such mode users, and it's a pretty good news, because it means that Rockstar finds new ways to detect and then ban these cheaters. It's a pretty good sign for a few reasons. First of all, it shows that Rockstar cares, that they're not giving up on this fight against cheaters. And yeah, I understand that mode menu developers are also taking part in this fight and improving their mode menu each time. But this mode menu is not free. People have to spend money to use it. And if they're gonna be banned often, well, I think they will stop doing it. At least there will be much less cheaters, I'm pretty sure about that. Anyway, it's kinda obvious that it's a good sign when company starts to do something about the biggest problem of their game, at least on a PC. But there's another reason why I think that it's a really good sign. It looks like Rockstar preparing for something. They want to make sure that when they will release some sort of a cool content that will bring back a lot of players and attract new players, the game will be safe from cheaters. So this whole sudden war against cheaters might be an indication of the fact that soon we will see some good, big content. Something that we wanted in Red Dead Online, maybe even this summer. I still hope for that. Because you know, if Rockstar really gave up on Red Dead Online, as many people think they did, then what's the point of doing something about this cheaters problem, especially since they ignored it for such a long time. But no more speculations. Pretty soon we will find out whether Rockstar really wants to save this game, to save Red Dead Online and make it great. But in any way, it's a good news that they are fighting with cheaters on a PC. Hope someday they will win. Anyway, I shared this pleasant, in my opinion, news. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. До свидания.